On the legs, on the we are here to stay.
Bored in the house, in the house bored.
JayGee. What's up and welcome back. I am your host Jacques and this is episode 1 of your daily dose of information. Dorm students, an update on the Meals on a Budget will be Fridays in room 101 at 3 o'clock. So make sure that you fill out your paperwork so that you can get these delicious meals that will be catered. Remember, the Thunder and DigiFest will be March the 26th to the 28th and will be streaming internationally. So make sure you tune in and support all these good films that are being put out.
Hi everyone, this is Sarah Libbon from the Center for Academic Achievement. If you're not sure where we're at on campus, we are located in room W121, which is the first floor on the west wing on campus. I am here to remind you that we are available for tutoring. It's a completely free of charge service here that we provide our students, which is amazing. We have a variety of subject areas that we can help you with, and I'm going to show you pictures of the tutors that are here. You'll probably also see them in your Zoom classes. We'll be doing some visitations to those classes. So first up is Glenn Sorensen. He's our professional science tutor. Steve Highland, our professional math tutor, and Allison Underthune, our professional writing tutor. All 3 of these tutors are hired by Trio, and I'm also available for tutoring. I also tutor the sciences, and all 4 of us would love to be able to work with you. All you need to do is to either call me at 218-879-0834. You can also email us, and this information will be available on D2L as well as under the CAA on the website. We will be doing all of our tutoring virtually via Zoom, just like you're doing with some of your classes. As you can see, we are empty here in the CAA. Normally our room would be full with people seeking help, but you can still access the tutoring services. This semester it will be via Zoom again. Anyway, if you've got any questions, give me a call, 879-0834, and I look forward to seeing you or working with you. Thank you.
And for all campus-related information, please check your emails for the Thunder Rumblings newsletter that will be provided every single week. This is Black History Month, the month that we celebrate everything that our great pioneers have done to pave the way to where we can live how we live now and continue to live. Now, here's some Black history.
Did you know that of 12.5 million Africans shipped to the New World during the transatlantic slave trade, fewer than 388,000 actually arrived to the United States? The transatlantic slave trade was underway from 1500 to 1866, shipping more than 12 million African slaves across the world. Of those slaves, only 10.7 million survived the dreadful Middle Passage. Over 400 years, the majority of slaves, 4.9 million, found their way to Brazil, where they suffered incredibly high mortality rates due to terrible working conditions. Brazil was also the last country to ban slavery in 1888. By the time the United States became involved in the slave trade, it had already been going on for 200 years. The majority of its 388,000 slaves arrived between 1700 and 1866, representing a much smaller percentage than most Americans realize. Born in Brooklyn, New York on November the 30th, 1924, the oldest of 4 daughters to immigrant parents, Ruby and Charles St. Hill, a seamstress from Barbados and a factory worker from Guyana. Shirley Chisholm was the first African-American woman in Congress in 1968, and she was also the first woman who was also African-American to seek the nomination of President of the United States from one of the 2 major political parties in 1972. Her 7 terms in the U.S. House of Representatives was full of her outspoken advocacy for women and minorities. She was blocked from participating in the televised primary debates, and after taking legal action, was permitted to make just one speech. Still, students, women, and minorities followed the Chisholm Trail. Chisholm retired from Congress in 1983. Then she taught at Mount Holyoke College and co-founded the National Political Congress of Black Women. Chisholm wanted to be remembered as a woman who dared to be a catalyst of change. A big thank you to Professor Deborah Michaels from womenshistory.org, as well as PBS. That was Black History. I'm JayGee, wishing you peace, love, and truth. Stay beautiful, people.
Now, here's our Ojibwemowining segment.
Bonjour, Kristen, Indigenous Cause, Makwa Indudam, Asabakoni Zagi Ikining Indunjabab. I said, hello, my name is Kristen, my clan is Bear, and I'm from Net Lake. This week's phrase of the week is Gimin Wainim in, Gimin Wainim ina. I like you, do you like me? Gimin Wainim in, Gimin Wainim ina. I like you, do you like me? Miigwech, thank you for listening to this week's phrase of the week.
Bonjour, my name is April. I'm from Duluth. Your Anishinaabe phrase of the week this week is Noondan de me Gijigad, Valentine's Day. Noondan de me Gijigad. Tune in next week for another phrase of the week. Miigwech!
Just like Bob Marley said, don't worry, be happy, sweetheart, I really love you. Ayo, hi, oh, hey, hey, oh, hey, oh, hey, oh.
And that's it. We're going to wrap it up. I am your host, Jacques, and this is your daily dose of information. Remember to tune in weekly for all the information that you need. I am your host, Jacques, and that's about it. Because I'm bored in the house, bored in the house, bored in the house, because I'm in the house, bored.
Bored in the house and I'm in the house bored. Bored in the house, bored in the house, bored in the house and I'm in the house bored. Bored in the house and I'm in the house bored. Bored in the house and I'm in the house bored. Bored in the house and I'm in the house bored. Bored in the house, bored in the house, bored.
Thunder like thunder, we are here to stay.